grew up as Kaushal 041C. No last name, just my number. The number has stayed with me forever. Even in everyday things like my ATM pin or my cell phone passcode. We were given that number in my high school, and it replaced our last name. It was a residential school built by the British government to cut across all class, caste, and ethnic boundaries. In Nepal, your last name determines your caste and your ethnicity. I never realized the importance of those numbers back in school though. It was only during our first ever introduction session in college I realized that my friends were different. They had a sense of pride in calling their last name. Amrit Kusal, Saurabh Bastola, as I can remember some. On my turn, I said, "Hello, my name is Kaushal." The professor asked, "Kaushal, what?" I got blank. I said, Kaushal Sapkota. And it felt so weird to call my last name for the first time. Sadly, the country was discussing its new constitution back then. And there were people who wanted to divide the country based on ethnicity. It didn't make sense to me at all. And that's when I started loving my school and my number. Today, whenever I see the number on a vehicle plate, or painted somewhere, or even house number with 41, I just stop by to take a picture for my 41 collection. But I keep on coming back to the same question over and over again. Out of all other things in the world, is that number that defines my identity? Am I alphanumeric? I don't even like maths. Who am I and where do I belong? The struggle to find my identity has persisted even after moving to America. I always thought America was an individualistic nation. To my surprise, the first few questions that I got after coming to America were to do with my nationality. Some bothered to ask which country I belonged to, and that made me feel really happy. But there were more people who assumed I was from India. Which part of India are you from? I'm so glad to find another Desi here. And I got those statements in most unlikely places like the diversity dinner here on campus, or an immigration desk at the Los Angeles airport. Please don't get me wrong, I have nothing against India or my friends from India. In fact, my dad and mom were born in India. My grandfather served the Indian Army, and I grew up loving Bollywood films. But if being called an Indian disappoints me, thinking about me as just Nepali bothers me equally. Nepal is known for culture, mountain, and tourism. And my city is also called the City of Thousand Temples. And with over 100 ethnic communities, I hardly would say that there's a week without festivals. But I don't celebrate them at all. I mean, I go to Imran's house to eat biryani at the end of Ramadan. And me and Karuna, we go to the stupa to celebrate Buddha's birthday by lighting butter lamps. But I do that for food. Or just to add a picture to my photo collection. Or just to see how people interact with the culture. For research, I would say. Honestly, I don't have a festival that I love celebrating, except for Liverpool Football Club's big game. Yeah, you got me there. Soccer seems like a religion to me. Liverpool, my cult, and Premier League, the biggest festival on earth. And this Liverpool scarf is the first thing that goes to my bag whenever I travel. I love holding this and taking pictures. And someday, I shall take picture in the stadium of Liverpool Football Club in England, Anfield, we call it. I'm going to Europe in 3 months, and we'll be there for another 2 years, hopping around cities to finish my next graduation program. And I know that the cream city in Austria is beautiful and there's a group of soccer fans, football fans, waiting for me there. But the struggle to find my identity will persist, I guess. However, after struggling for all these years, I've kind of realized that I was born to be a traveler. A person without predefined identity. A person flexible enough to adjust to new places and culture. A person traveling around the world with his Liverpool scarf and his camera. So if you ever see a random South Asian looking guy on a city you're traveling with a Liverpool scarf and a camera, you could possibly greet him. Hi, Kaushal 041. I would love to have a coffee or a beer with you. Thank you.